What's up, guys? It's your boy Keep It Real MMA. Don't worry, guys. The UFC 279 card breakdown will be out soon. I'll probably make the video about tomorrow, so don't worry. That video is coming soon. But right now, I just wanted to talk about the situation that happened at the UFC PI. I think you know what I'm on about. The Khamzat Chimaev and Paulo Costa situation now. It's an interesting situation, right? So, based off what I've seen Khamzat say, and I actually think I've seen the exact video on Paulo, because obviously I follow Paulo Costa, man. He's a Chad. He's funny as fuck. Like, if you've seen his Twitter, bro, oh my days. But I highly recommend you check out his Twitter. But yeah, so I think he posted on his Instagram, though, about that he thinks that Khamzat is a fake gangster. And he said that Nate Diaz is a real gangster, so he hopes Nate Diaz wins. And essentially, Paulo Costa was at the UFC PI, and he was training with his coaches, obviously. So as he was training, Khamzat Chimaev was apparently stalking him for like 10 minutes, just watching him train. And when Paulo had a break in his training, I believe that's when Khamzat went over with 10 people. I've seen the video from this point onwards when he came over with 10 people. So basically, guys, if you haven't seen the video, I recommend you watch the video just so you get your own context. I'm Keep It Real MMA. This is my real opinion. This is my view on it. So obviously, but I obviously want you to all think for yourselves too and watch it yourself. But basically, obviously the PI has those steps coming up, right? You know, where it says like champion on the steps, right? So basically on these steps, Khamzat was on this side of the steps. There was the steps, then there's a cage right next to the steps, and obviously Paulo's inside the cage, leaning against the cage. And Khamzat was saying, like, oh, Israel fucked you, brother, up the ass, you like that? Israel, like, do you know what I mean, blah, blah, whatever, right? So Paulo was saying, do you want to fight me? And Khamzat was saying, you said you'd fuck me up, you said I'm fake gangster, I'm here, brother, I'm here. And basically, this is my real opinion on it, right? Khamzat looks like a pussy in this situation. And the reason he looks like a pussy is because Paulo isn't mad. Paulo's very chill, leaning against the cage, just smiling and laughing at Khamzat. You could tell that he's not scared of Khamzat at all. And he's leaning against the cage, laughing at Khamzat. And Khamzat is literally like going nuts, right? And you could tell that he wants his boys to hold him back. Because he's leaning into... Because if you look at the video, he doesn't take a single step forward. The one who took a step forward was actually Paulo. Paulo got off of the cage, and Paulo actually went to walk towards him. And I believe somebody stopped him. But he was actually walking towards Khamzat. And Khamzat just stood still. Khamzat didn't take a step back, but definitely didn't take a step forward. And out of this situation, Khamzat looks like the fake gangster that Paulo was talking about. To confront a guy, you confronted a guy that called you a fake gangster, and you look like a fake gangster coming out of it. You look like a pussy. Because he called you basically a fake gangster, a pussy. You seen him in person, you came up to him, and, well, you didn't come up to him, you wouldn't take a step forward towards him. You're just talking shit, letting your boys hold you back on purpose, and as soon as he goes to walk towards you, he gets stopped, and then you just still stand there and then eventually walk away looking like a pussy. You literally look like a fake gangster doing that. Because if you really wanted to go at him, you'd run in. You'd walk into the cage. You would. Like, if I was a fighter and I really hated what this guy said and I wanted to fight him, I'd walk into the cage and fight him. I wouldn't be a pussy about it, or be, you know, thing about it, like, oh, I'll just, you know, for the cameras, like, yo, record this, bro. Like, why would you do that? Just, if you're a real gangster, then go for it. You're saying in Chechnya, like, you're all gangsters and stuff. Well, clearly no. I mean, are you a gangster? You call yourself a gangster, you know? But, like, you call yourself a gangster, yet you wouldn't even walk into the cage. Paulo was the one about to walk out to the cage to go to you. So it's like, and a lot of people are making up excuses for Khamzat, like saying like, oh, you know, he's got to fight, you know, his fight against Diaz is soon. He doesn't want to risk getting injured and stuff like that. I'd understand that if he was in Paulo's situation, but he wasn't. He was the one that decided to act aggressive. He was the one that started talking shit in person, and he was the one that decided to get Paulo's attention by doing this. So that's not a viable excuse to me. I'm sorry, but I will not take that excuse. Oh, I don't want to get injured. I don't take that excuse, because you're the one that said you can fight. I'll fight you right here, right now. You said you fuck me up. Come fuck me up. You're the one that said that. You're the one that did that. You're the one that initiated that. No, regardless of what he said on Instagram, that's what you did. So I wouldn't take... But I know Khamzat hasn't come out and said this, but this is what his fucking fanboys are saying. I'm not taking that as an excuse. Come up with a better excuse, because I'm not taking that as an excuse. Because he just looks like a pussy coming out of it. And then all his fans then, because they have no argument, they just go, oh, he'd smash Paulo, he'd smash Paulo. What gives you any indication that he smashed Paulo? Every powerful wrestler that Paulo's come against hasn't been able to take him down. He ended up on bottom against Luke Rockhold because he was completely gassed. Was completely gassed on in high altitude in Salt Lake City, in Utah. And that's the only reason he ended up on bottom. Nobody can take him down, really, in the middleweight division. And if you're having a war against a former lightweight, bro, what are you going to do against a middleweight that should be a light heavyweight? Do you get what I'm saying? Like, because, don't get me wrong, Khamzat Chimaev is a weight bully himself for the welterweight division. He's massive for the welterweight division. He is a massive weight bully. But at the same time, it's like Paulo's a weight bully for middleweight. So, you know what I mean? How are you going to beat a weight bully a weight class above you? Like, you can, obviously. I'm not saying Khamzat can't beat him, but I just think Paulo would beat him, especially in a 3-rounder. 5-rounder, I don't know. But a 3-rounder, Paulo would beat him, in my opinion. I think he beat him 2-1 in a thing. Because I just don't... Because those shots that Burns landed on Khamzat, I don't see him taking it against Paulo. It's a whole nother level. And the thing is like, if you're having a war against a former lightweight in Gilbert Burns, and Gilbert Burns is an amazing welterweight, but he is a very undersized welterweight. If you're going to war and struggling to hold down a former lightweight, you're not going to hold down a middleweight. That's massive like that. Considering how trash middleweights are compared to the rest of the divisions, you're not holding down a middleweight. You're just not doing it. So, but yeah, like, it's weird talking about the situation, because it's like, it's just so random. Like Paulo just said you're a fake gangster, and then he proves that he's a fake gangster by doing nothing about it, but pretending to. It's strange to me. Like, it's like you could tell Paulo wasn't phased or nothing like that, and this isn't a knock on Khamzat in a way, because like, I don't mind the guy, but you know what I mean? It's kind of like, bro, you just look like a pussy coming out of that situation, bro. You know what I mean? If you wanted to fight him, you would have done it. But I don't know, man. It's a strange situation. Like, I don't know. Like, it's very strange, but at the same time, it is what it is. Obviously, I'm still, still picking Khamzat against Diaz, obviously. But yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing that fight, though, man. Like, I mean, but if that fight does happen, I'm 100% picking Paulo, so it is what it is. But yeah, UFC is strange at the moment, but yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Obviously, like I said, the Diaz and Chimaev card is... Well, the Diaz versus Chimaev card, I will go through the entire card. I'll upload it tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much, guys, for watching. I appreciate you all. Please like and subscribe if you're new. Obviously, I've been getting new subscribers lately. Thank you so much. Please share it with your friends if you see this too. So I appreciate all of you that come by. I really do. So, yeah, that's just my honest take on the situation. I just think it's just fucking stupid, to be honest with you. But Paulo comes out looking like a Chad, as always. And Khamzat just looks like an emotional girl, an emotional bitch. So it is what it is. So, yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.